Nick said he's playing something. Let's do it. Oh, I know what he's playing. I know what you're playing. Semisonic? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, no, that's even better.
Let's do
That's
that.
even better.
Let's do that. Hang on. I want Nick to get it up because, well, okay. And I'm looking at a giant laundry and tan connection sign.
No way, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that, you know this song, Marcus?
I do not yet. Maybe I will.
Really? Oh, man. Okay.
This might be a delegation.
Here we go.
Closing time.
Oh, of course I know this song.
Oh, we are closing.
Closing time.
Last night at midnight was the last day for the Laundry and Tan Connection.
Did you take pictures in front of the Laundry and Tan Connection? Because that it's a staple of the community, Steve.
It's gone. It's over. It's closed.
It's
I
so
wonder if I could buy their arcade machines. Dead serious. I might make an offer on that Gallagher machine.
That wouldn't be bad.
it is an institution.
Could we finally be getting
No
the hotel
way.
/ Target?
No way, Steve.
Is it finally happening?
Also, can I add something?
Yes.
I was over there grabbing my DC and forgetting to buy you one. I'm sorry.
Cool.
At the little stab and grab. And very nice people in that stab and grab. But I noticed something. They're not stocking their Twinkies. And that's not like them. They were in always well stocked. So they might be a little clearance sale going on there.
Really?
The last tenants.
Oh,
I'm
man.
just saying, when they stop stocking the Twinkies.
Here it comes.
Oh, what do you
It's
think?
coming.
Is it
Little
the Target?
hotel
Is it
/
the
Target.
hotel?
Little Target / hotel. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Yep. It's
That is
It's here,
crazy.
yep. Big giant red sign, man.
The institution that is
Oh,
the Laundry and Tan Connection. My
yep.
goodness.
A lot of dealers today are like, man, we gotta get another spot.
Listen. Is there not a shadier institution than that parking lot right across?
And look, it's sad. There's people showing up right now with
Bags of
laundry.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's-
kind of making me a little.
And it's like they're like, oh, it's closed. Like, no, can't go in here.
So some people didn't get the memo.
Yeah, it's over though, man. Last night on the 23rd, it's over.
Yeah.
Come on, Tarjay, baby.
Dope boys got to
Little
post up
Target,
somewhere
you
else,
know.
huh?
Yeah. So, all right.
The only thing that makes me a little worried is if they do put that Tarjay in there. They were already crazy about towing to the freaking Laundry and Tan Connection.
Yeah. Well, why's that worry you? We have parking passes.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if I ever do park over there.
Why
for
would you
whatever
park
reason,
over there for any reason?
I don't know. Because of me and I make mistakes. But, I mean, but also for other people. I mean, some unsuspecting, this generation's Nicky Valvano in college that
I was going to say, this is PTSD Nikki talking, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, hey, it's very simple. Don't park there.
Well, yeah, thank you. Yes, I know. but I'm just saying, but for
I feel like
people
it's their
that
irrational fear that you're putting
it is an
out there.
irrational fear. Like,
But-
this is completely irrational. Like,
Yeah.
this is a me problem.
Okay.
This is a me problem. I'm identifying that.
Yeah.
But I'm
Good.
just for
What else do you identify with?
you've had about 3 mixtape worthy things. He's been on fire. Oh, crap.
Monday, baby. It's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day, baby. Louisville came, they showed up and kicked rear end.
Oh, the fans
It's Groundhog
came,
Day.
they showed up, and they
Oh.
kicked the referee's rear ends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. Going back and watching the game. Okay, so I went, and the environment was just amazing. We'll get to that. But going back and watching the game, you can hear the announcer at the end of the game. He's like, there was like 40 seconds left, and the fans jumped on the official.
Uh-huh.
He was like, these fans are relentless. Like, He's like, he was kind of like, you're gonna win. Like, don't worry. You're like, nope.
You will remember my name.
Yeah, you're gonna remember us.
Yeah, right. You come back in here with that crap. The next time you get an assignment, you're either gonna love Louisville assignments or stop taking them.
Yep, absolutely. So no, it was good. Let me start there, man. Let me start there. The atmosphere was just fantastic. 16 plus in there. It was rocking, man. I mean, it was really good. It was one of those, Marcus, I left my house at 11. Of course, I usually get there a little earlier than that. But I was running a little behind. Little man had a game, some different things. So I was like, all right, I'm going to leave at 11. When I started passing like Brook Street exits and stuff, I was like, I might be in trouble here.
Oh.
So I got off on 64 West. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get on this first thing because I like to park there at Witherspoon.
Right.
So I go there. It's backed up all the way back. I'm like, okay, this is not going to work.
Okay.
I had to go and exit down. Now, remember, it's about 11:20, 11:25.
Right, so you are late.
I had to. Yeah. So I'm not an hour and a half early. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
So I go an exit or two down. I have to go there, come back down through the city and go back through Witherspoon the other way. And I mean, listen, I was sitting there watching the game with Biscuit, and our guy Kent Taylor comes in and he was just having a pretzel, enjoying himself. And so he come in and sit with us, and he was just like, the first thing he said is he was like, we're back to traffic.
Yeah.
Like, my gosh. Like,
right.
Yeah.
There's no more late sneaking into the game.
Like, yeah, like the Yum Center is popping. And here's the beautiful thing, Marcus. After the game, people were there. It was not easy to get out. Like, you're back to like, okay, we're gonna have to start planning. This is more of a 3.5, 4 hour. Like, we're back to, you might as well go ahead and start planning to either eat before or eat after, and which is good.
Yeah,
this is like,
look, downtown commerce.
Man, no, it's what we wanted. I mean, we wanted, it's and especially on Saturday games like that where you can kick back with the family and maybe go grab you a pizza or go somewhere, and hang out afterwards, like, or before, come and grab you something to eat. But it was, man, the atmosphere was that. There was a buzz in there in the arena again. Just, it was like, okay, now it's Florida State. Let's go. Let's get a dub, man. It was rocking. It was awesome. It's awesome to be a part of.
It's funny because when you can hear it through the TV, like, okay, you can hear a crowd. You can hear a crowd on a shot. Or you can hear a crowd on a dunk. But when the ball is just coming up the court and you can hear the crowd, that's how you can tell, like, you can identify a different level of intensity. The buzz that's going on in the crowd when nothing's going on. Like the buzz during a timeout, you're like, okay, it's rocking in there. Just walking the ball up the court, you're like, it's rocking in there. It's really, it's really going. You should have blocked that, can I? Look.
Yeah.
I just had a game on loop. Repeat highlights and loops, and Kanai should have got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Big picture stuff, Steve.
Hey, by the way, picture
8150 939 is the number, and the text line is open 3831 939. Steve will be,
and I'm here manning it today, so I'm finally the kids are back in school, and I'm back here manning the text line. So we have just apologize, haven't been able to really use this. So okay, big picture, man. Listen, it was another ACC game. I didn't realize this. Paul said this. Pittsburgh and Saturday against Florida State are the only two games that Louisville haven't won by double digits in the ACC.
Pittsburgh and what?
Saturday against Florida State.
Okay. And we totally should have. We totally should have won by double digits.
Maybe, or it was a game where, again, you were facing a hardship.
Yes.
You had guys with the flu.
A double hardship, triple hardship, actually.
Yeah. You had guys with the flu. You had coaches playing in the game for Florida State. It was
the
did
sixth
you hear
man.
the call? Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but there was a call on the post-game show where a guy told the story of him and his friends sat courtside and said the referee essentially told him, Leonard Hamilton's in his 70s. He's got 6 games left. He can do whatever he wants to do. Yeah. And then said in the second half, when Florida State was there and Leonard Hamilton obviously was off the court, I really don't have any beef with Leonard Hamilton. So I mean, it's a heady move, and if the officials aren't going to move him, then that's the officials, But said that the one ref, the bald ref, was mocking them almost, see, he's not on the court now, and it's a little bit of a problem for me. Now, again, this is he said, she said. I understand we don't have any audio of this or video of this, but I'm like, you guys were pretty bad in that game. You were pretty bad. I mean, that game. And let me get back to that in just a second, because I do want to just finish up with this. That game had upset written all over it, and it didn't happen.
Okay,
I'm proud of my team.
When did you feel like it had upset written all over?
Oh no! Oh, I didn't. I never did. No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, this is the beautiful thing. No, I was never worried.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
I'm saying flu. I'm saying the things going on the game had you had flu going against you. You're going to get bad calls. This is going to happen. But the beautiful thing about that game was there wasn't one single point in 40 minutes of that game I was like, oh my God, we're going to lose. We're going to lose this game.
Right.
I mean, we were in control of the game the entire time. You knew when we got down the court, Chucky Hepburn can get to the bucket when he wants. Terrence Edwards is going to he's going to put a big in a ball screen. He's going to get to the bucket when he wants. And Javon Hadley can post up and get a bucket when he wants to. At any point during that game.
During the game, the only reason that I would have a beef with these officials is because I think, or the reason I didn't have a beef is because I knew the officials saw exactly what we saw. They knew that team didn't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they knew that. And I feel like those extra ticky-tack calls were just kind of let's make it interesting before we get out of here.
Yeah.
And that's a horrible acknowledgement, but they watch a lot of basketball, Steve. They made it interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think they were gonna put Chucky out the game. I don't think they were gonna do that. And Kelsey did a good job of reminding him every single play, like you're trying to run our point guard off the court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt like we weren't threat.
I mean, Kelsey emphatically told him, and that foul that was called right before half. Kelsey, you could see Kelsey mouth. It was something to the extent of, you just got him 3,
mm-hmm.
and 2 were on that. Really,
mm-hmm.
That was the whole point of what Kelsey was saying was like, really, that's what you're going to foul my point guard out with. Okay.
With that being said, I was glad that we did a little bit of that foul management. You build up some trust with that. Chucky knew when he turned around, when he reached in on the fourth one, he knew he screwed up. He's like, I knew it. And listen, Steve, is there nothing worse than the moment you screwed up, and you just want to say, be quiet. I know I messed up.
Yeah, I know what I did. Immediately.
Listen, it's Steve Rummage not taking the right turn, and Charity just looking at him with the "I told you so," and you're like, just look. You're doing everything in your power not to say, just be quiet, okay?
Yeah.
Look, don't look at me over there. I know you're looking at me. Don't look at me, Coach. I know what I did. I know it. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
So there
No,
was,
absolutely.
yeah, there was that big picture. Florida State had just won 3 out of 4 as well, like coming into this game.
They
So
have.
yeah, so Florida State, they had it rolling a little bit too. So what's the best takeaway you get out of just the good feeling big picture? Just to set the table.
Well, everything, we're at the point now, man, where everything we do, I equate it to March, or I not equate it,
Like
I
superimpose it or
yeah, superimpose it into March, and I say this is another game where Louisville had to learn some hardships. You've got some guy, Rain Smith was, I don't use the word dying. He was gassing out there at the end. You could see that. Like he was hurting. And they said Rain was one of the ones that they said he didn't even practice like Thursday and Friday. Like if we had a game, he probably wouldn't even played. That's how sick he was. You know, I mean, so you could tell Chucky even was a little, like there were a couple guys were like, okay, you could tell they probably had laid in bed for a couple days, like they're hurting. Okay.
Or like I said, I could see what you could see. Or Steve, that team is huge.
They're massive.
Chucky was trying to get passes around 7. Like, there's not a guy on that team with less than a 6'6", 6'7" wingspan. Right?
No, absolutely.
And
there was one point I was sitting there, I was talking about Kent Taylor, and Kent Taylor said, how big is number 10? And I looked up, I said, I wonder how big he is. He probably 6'8", 6'9". Looked up, he was 6'11".
He's 6'11".
The very next play, number 21 runs the floor, he catches it and dunks it, and I'm like, wow, how tall is that kid? 7 foot. They're just running out there like 2 deers.
How many?
Like, I'm like, that's a 6'11", a 7-foot kid.
I know.
And they had the big man in.
Ewan.
Yeah. I'm like, good night. This thing is massive.
Listen, nothing will tire you out faster than having to do the extra just to get a pass off. Having to do so much extra just to protect the ball. And here's the thing. Their length, they overplay the passing lanes. So you're in danger. You're in danger of turning the ball over against a team that long all the time. And that is mentally exhausting. That's normally what I enjoy about Terrence Edwards being able to pass the ball, feed the post, or Kenai Roos on the defensive end. Hey,
Marcus,
I'm listening.
Just for, I didn't mean to cut you off, but just for, I want to read this really quick. This is the height of Florida State. Guard 6'5", guard 6'7", guard 6'7", guard 6'1", forward 6'9", forward 6'7", forward 6'10", forward 6'11", forward 6'11", guard 6 foot, guard 6'6", forward 7 foot, guard 6'7", forward 6'10", guard 6'5". That's the heights of that team. Holy cow.
Listen, Rain shooting over that mixed with being sick. Chucky having to protect the ball. And when you drive in any kind of traffic, there are arms, feet, legs. Like, listen, see, how many times have you tried to pass a ball in your life?
Good call by you, by the way. That's a good call by you.
Just dealing with the length, you mean?
Yeah. No, it's one of those, you realize it and then you're like, God, I know I'm butchering your point here, but like when you see Jameer Watkins and you see those kids and you're like, oh, he's 6'3", a good guard. It's like, no, he's 6'7". That's a big dude.
It's hard to pass around that. It's hard to shoot over that. It's hard to get your shot off looking over your shoulder. You think your challenge is clean. It's mentally and physically fatiguing just on the length. And again, they're playing that. Listen, they're already playing pretty good basketball, and then they got a 6th defender on the court simultaneously.
Yeah, and he's huge. Like Leonard Hamilton's a big dude.
He's huge. What he said?
Yeah, Leonard Hamilton is a big guy. Man, that's a former college basketball player. Like,
right.
Do you remember how big Dan Issel was walking around here?
God.
We were all like, God, man, like Dan is huge.
Yeah,
man.
big hands, shoulders. Just point.
Yeah.
Overall point being, how many times? Think about this. Chucky had like 4 assists, I think.
Uh-huh.
Am I right about that? I think Chucky had 4 assists.
Sorry, I should have had that pulled up.
Because
usually producer has box scores and stuff pulled up. Unfortunately, ours doesn't even know we're doing a show right now.
Listen,
I'm
pretty sure. Let's just
Chucky had 2 assists. He had
Okay.
29 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
Okay, I was gonna say 2. I was gonna say
James
4.
Scott had 4
Yeah,
assists.
that's right. But here's the thing, Steve. It's not coincidence that Chucky had his worst or one of his poor assists nights. I mean, granted, Rain Smith missed a couple, but the length that you have to deal with the whole time. That's a good lesson though. Because here's the thing. The other day I said, Chucky, just the look off, the Carleek Jones look off on the alley-oops is the best thing on the planet. Like him looking off people at the last second before his passes was one of the best. There's a thing of beauty. Now, that's what Chucky's going to have to add before, when we hit the tournament and we start dealing with this level of length. Because keep in mind, there's been a couple games where they're putting the taller guy on Chucky who may not be as quick, but the length is, like I said, Chucky's playing at a okay, you know the rule. If you can hold a 25-pointer to 19, you did a great job.
Absolutely.
So
and it sucks because you got to almost put a
disclaimer. Yeah,
like I'm not saying Which, by the way, speaking of points, really quick, is it one of the most underrated things of this season is how many times we've had a dude go for like 20 something plus. Like, do you remember? I think Russ only crossed 30 points like 1 or 2 times. Like, we've had dudes go for like 28, 29, 32, it happens a lot this season.
Speaks to the unselfish.
I know somebody's gonna look at it and be like, it only happened 6 times. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, but that's a lot in one season. When typically Louisville is always been I mean, there's a reason why. What was your freshman scoring record 22. For a long time? Opening game 22. 22. That's a big deal. I'm not poo-pooing on that.
He said, what's that little record you had for like 20 years?
What was that little thing? Who beat Jerry Smith beat that or something?
About 15, 16 years.
As soon as somebody got a shooter in here, it was like, well, let's smash this. No, but no, seriously, you would think that would be 30 something, like, oh man, he had, opened up a game with 35. Like, we've had a lot of dudes score 27 plus. Like, it's probably happened 5-6 times already this season.
And it totally speaks to the unselfish nature of the team to find the guy. Mm-hmm. The ball will find you when you're doing all the little things the right way. I know it sounds kind of sports godsy, but it is an absolute fact.
No, it doesn't. Coach Lieberman is one of the best coaches I've ever been around in my entire life, and he says that all the time. He says how many times you make the right play and the ball will just find you.
Mm-hmm.
It rewards you. Basketball, the game of basketball rewards you for things like that.
I agree 100%. Also, how many times in the game? Just like kind of visualize how many times in the game we've never seen James Scott open this many times and him not get the ball.
Yeah.
Right. Like mm-hmm. You remember early in the game, a couple like, oh, you got him. And you're like, damn it, we missed him.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, that never happens because we never play teams that are this long, and that affects your vision. It affects even trusting yourself to do it. They overplay, they sag in the paint, they got athletes. Ooh. So what I'm doing is saying,
we just talked about it too. We just talked about having a guy like Ray Spalding at the top of a key, or at the top of a press.
Yep.
Like we just talked about how important that is.
I
have 5 of them.
It's so my point of talking about how difficult that is to say that fatigues you one. That's a bigger win than people probably don't appreciate, but that's okay too. Chucky, to manage, for the team, I won't go individuals yet. For the team to manage the fouls, the length, and not miss a beat is so impressive.
Yep.
I tell you what, plenty of more stuff to break down. Again, phone lines are open. We'll take a quick commercial break, get a good reset here on 93.9 The Ville.
Your chance to get that rare, hard-to-find luxury timepiece is here at Genesis Diamonds. Next Friday and Saturday, March 7th and 8th, Genesis is hosting an epic pre-owned luxury Rolex event featuring a stunning new selection of these hard-to-find watches of Mariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, including never-worn fresh models that people wait years for. No waiting lists and no retail gains. During this event, you can take advantage of special pricing and up to 60 months zero-interest financing. And listen to this. With the purchase of any luxury pre-owned Rolex at this event, Genesis will give you a pair of 3-carat lab-grown diamond stud earrings of the highest quality, absolutely free. And if you're already a Rolex owner, bring your old Rolex to trade or meet our buyers on site to receive top dollar for your Rolex. Come see the largest selection of luxury pre-owned Rolex watches in the state and take advantage of special financing or get a pair of beautiful 3-carat lab-grown diamond stud earrings, yours free, next Friday and Saturday, March 7th and 8th, and only at Genesis Diamond, your home for luxury pre-owned Rolexes. See store for details while supplies last.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial # law on your cell phone. That's # 529, offices Louisville.
Got scrap metal? Midwest Metals makes recycling easy. Step 1, bring your scrap metal to any Midwest Metals location. Step 2, we weigh your haul while you relax. Step 3, get paid. It's that simple. We accept copper, aluminum, brass, and lead at all our facilities, as well as steel at our Shelbyville and Lexington locations. For years, Midwest Metal has been serving our community and spreading the word about the importance of recycling. Visit us in Louisville, Shelbyville, or Lexington, or check out mwmcorp.com for more details. Midwest Metals, recycling made simple, cash made easy.
Hey, Card fans, Attorney Sam Aguirre here, proud partner of U of L Athletics and ESPN Radio Louisville. Car wrecks can be a nightmare, and insurance companies are just going to make it worse. But when you're part of our team, we take care of those hassles so you can focus on getting better. We've helped thousands of Card fans get life-changing results on their claims, and it would be an honor to work for you too. So if you've been hurt in a car, give us a call at 502-888-8888 or check us out online at demandsam.com. And go Cards!
We are right in the heart of winter, so it's time to ask yourself if your heating system can make it to spring. So if you have any issue with your heat, or if you know it's time for a new system, then you need to call DFH Company today. Now until January 31st, when you buy a complete Trane system, receive 18-month special financing. It's hard to stop a Trane, so call DFH Company today at 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Hi, Louisville. It's David with Chick-fil-A. The winter coat has reminded me that it's soup season. Chick-fil-A tortilla soup is a perfect blend of vegetables and spicy heat. Or for a less spicy option, try our chicken noodle soup. Also looking for a refreshing treat? How about our classic Chick-fil-A lemonade with a twist? Natural key lime flavor. This limited time drink shares the limelight with our key lime Sunjoy, key lime iced tea, and ever popular key lime frosted lemonade. Order yours today at Chick-fil-A Stony Brook or Chick-fil-A Bardstown Road, in person, in the drive-thru, or on the Chick-fil-A app.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, where every nail-biting overtime win, breakaway, pick six, three-point shot, underdog win, buzzer beater, shootout, walk-off, and absolutely every play in between is amazing. From football to basketball and hockey to baseball, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 18 plus only. Must be physically located in Kentucky.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice, these are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the plan. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Ville, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes thump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
This is Noah Ellison with Retirement Planning Solutions, your locally owned, independent financial advisory firm. At Retirement Planning Solutions, we strive to help you not only maximize your income, but also minimize your tax burden. It's not just about saving on taxes this year, it's about reducing your lifetime tax bill. Remember, not all money is taxed the same. It's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Our tailored strategies help you prepare for today and the future. To learn more about Retirement Planning Solutions, call our office at 502-499-5668 or visit us online at retirementplanningsolutions.com to schedule your complimentary consultation.
Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC is an SEC registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC has attained a particular level of skill or ability. Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC is not a legal or accounting firm. Please consult with your legal or tax professional regarding your specific tax situation when determining if any of the mentioned strategies are right for you. Securities offered through Silver Oak Securities Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Retirement Planning Solutions and Silver Oak Securities are not affiliated.
Introducing Vigilante Hot Sauce. Vigilante is an all-natural fermented hot sauce made locally in Louisville. Made with Fresno peppers, apple cider vinegar, ginger, rosemary, red onions, and peppercorns. Vigilante brings a balance of flavor and spice to your food. Available for retail at all 4 Value Market locations, J. Shepherd Cigar Shop, Spring Street Bar and Grill, and Highlands Bar and Grill. And listen to the U of L basketball postgame show for your chance to be the Vigilante Hot Sauce hot take of the night. Vigilante, not the hot sauce you always wanted, but the hot sauce you always needed.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472.
If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of
Excellence. Them
Excellence.
online at ralouisville.com, and be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
the official broadcast partner of all U of L
I'm gonna have to
athletics.
pause it for the music
WLCL
break.
Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam
Better
Aguiar.
every time. You know what? Screw it.
Singing songs about Southland. I'm a Southland in an upbeat place.
This doesn't hit the same. I'll say it. Maybe the chorus, I don't know. Like, when they lose, Marcus. Hang on, let me. Sweet home. You guys lost. I'll say it. It's just not the same without Cal. It's just not the same, man. It's just, I mean, I still, hate him and all. It just doesn't hit the same, man. KCD, y'all lost. Like, they're 500 in conference.
Wait, who is?
Like, they're Kentucky, like, they're 18 and, I mean, listen, Marcus, do you realize there's a world, and I know you got to read, now I don't want to take up for that, but do you realize there's a world right now, Nick, where you watch that Alabama game on Saturday night? Because you know what came on right after that Alabama game went off, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
There it
Here's
is.
Calipari, and here's Billy Richmond. Boom. Here's Carter Knox. Go. All these guys, they're busting up number 15 team in the country. And you're like, yeah, we could have been watching that game on Saturday. I was out at Norton Commons, Commonwealth Tap. Okay. Great place. Just kicking back, and the game was on. It was a very Louisville friendly crowd, so I was like, yeah, we're good here. But it was like, yeah, let's get a nice little game. I could have been sitting there watching. We were so close. Jaden Quaintz, Santos Cyril, Boogie Flan, Billy Richmond, Carter Knox, Big Z, Adu Thiero. I'm watching all these guys, and then probably John L. Davis, because he didn't get in Michigan. He would have went to Kentucky. And we're going, God, they're number 6-5 in the country, and they bust that Alabama team at Alabama, and we're like, and they may get beat in the first, second round, and we KCD them, but I'm sitting there clawing my eyeballs out, going, God, they're going to win the championship. They're going to win the championship. I just know it. I mean, they look impossible to beat. Like look how big they are. Look how talented they are. This is terrible. And like, they just ran him off. And now they just look like a college team. I mean, like I said, I still laugh when they lost. I still chuckled. I was still like, I can't stand Kentucky. I still get enjoyment that they lose. Don't get me wrong.
Is it still KCD anymore, or do we have to retire?
I don't know that it is. Like, I think I've retired that. Like, I mean, they're, when they get beat in the tournament, it's like.
Was it ever a KCD, and was it actually a CCD, a Calipari choke?
It might have been. Maybe it
These
was.
are the questions.
Like, it was. It was just, I don't know. It just didn't. I'm trying to explain it, and I can't even explain it. It's just like usually me and Marcus, we text each other. We have this special code text when Kentucky loses, that because if one of us don't see it, and you may be out doing something. I was in the middle coaching a game one time, and I got the text. I'm like, oh, they lost, because it's our version of the Sharpie. You only put it when the game's over.
Right.
Like, like they lost. And we don't even send it each other anymore. Like, it's like, oh yeah, they lost.
That's a good point.
they're a nice little team. They're likable players.
We only
college team.
We only send that message if they lose to like bums.
Yeah, like if it's oh my God, they lost to Georgia, or they lost to an unranked team, like Texas beat them, or God, they got 9 losses now. So what? There's quite a few of them.
That would be 9 times we would have had to put that message, Steve.
But Bama, they were up 12 on Bama. Bama went on like a 25-4 run, and it kind of looked like Florida State Louisville from that point. I mean, there's never really a point you thought Bama was going to lose from that point on.
They look
okay.
Like, imagine they were overtime elite before overtime elite.
Yes.
Playing in
and
college.
like I said, the poetic nature of it going straight over to Arkansas being up 7 to a number 15 team in the country, and you're watching that Arkansas team going, holy crap.
I don't want to play them.
Good. I do not want to play that team. And it's like, it's not the same. I don't know. I'm glad they lost. I hope they lose all their games.
So
they're probably not even going to get a bye in the SEC
I bet
tournament.
They won't even. What do you think? They dropped to 18?
Probably. What are they, 17?
They're 17 now.
They did beat Vandy earlier in the week, so it probably equals out.
It just keep them right there the same.
Just move them up. I don't know. It's a little depressing. Anyway, who we got? James, welcome in to 939. What's going on, buddy?
Morning, fellas. How y'all doing today?
Fantastic.
Man, the reason why I'm calling this morning is I'm kind of confused, and I know we got a lot of smart people around here, but I've been watching basketball for a long time, and it seems to me like every year when you would lose a game, you would fall down in the rankings a little bit.
Just a touch.
Just a touch. Not a lot. I'm not saying that you have to move like 5 to 10 spots or anything like some teams do when they get beat.
Yeah.
But, maybe 2 would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that kind of bothers me here lately, I'm really confused on this too. I've been growing up watching basketball all my life. And now all of a sudden you're playing in a basketball conference?
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused. Like, and I'm just being honest now. Alabama's a football school?
I know.
Tennessee? Can I ask you something, Marcus? You're from the state of Tennessee, correct?
Indeed.
Can you tell me how many Final Fours that the University of Tennessee's been in men's basketball?
0.
Number. Yep.
Mark, say it again.
0.
But we haven't played anybody my whole life, right? We haven't played anybody.
I know.
My whole life. I have been in 4 different conferences in my lifetime, and every one of them, they tell me, you ain't playing in a good conference. And I am literally in the greatest basketball conference that's ever been assembled.
Yeah. Nope.
I can't make it up, man. We can't make this up.
Mm.
If I'm not in front of them in the polls this afternoon,
Yep.
it's a joke. And whoever bracketology, whatever geek squad that has got a poll out or a bracket that has Kentucky on a 3 line with a 9-9 record after January, is just uneducated on the sport and needs to find something else to do.
I love it.
You guys have a great day.
Thanks, James.
Appreciate the call.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, Steve. Let me add this into all of my, venting conversation about perception. Do you realize, what was the year that they tried to schedule Gonzaga late?
It was the COVID year.
Okay.
It was the year they weren't going to make the tournament.
And they had 2 lottery picks on that team.
Yeah. I mean, they they had Brandon Boston, and then they had God rest his soul, Terrence
Edwards.
I can't remember his name. Terrence. No, we have Terrence Edwards.
I know, but I thought his name was Terrence Jones.
Great player.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Terrence Jones.
My point is, Steve, a lot of those years, we could even give the superstar bump. They're not gonna they're getting the superstar bump on their rankings because that dude's a dude and you want to keep it. You want to keep him in the top 25. You want to keep him on television. You want to keep it. We've actually gave that pass, even though their records didn't indicate superstar play. Just superstar name. You got a bump. You don't even have a superstar bump, and you don't have the superstar names, and you're still getting the bump.
Terrence Clark.
That's what's frustrating. That's another thing. That just adds to the entire pot of just. Speaking of pot, wait for this transition.
Oh,
Coach Crumb's yearly potato soup luncheon is right around the corner. It goes to the Denny. All proceeds go directly to the Denny Crumb Scholarship Foundation every single year. People, $100,000 scholarships go out to students who show leadership and all that good stuff, good grades, leadership. $100,000 scholarship. Now, and I'm saying it to make sure I say it right. Not $100,000 scholarship. There's $100,000 scholarships that come directly from the fundraising and scholarships of the Denny Crumb Scholarship Foundation. It's at the Roosters. It'll be March 3rd. I'll be telling you more about it. It's always a good get together. Big old pot of potato soup. It was one of Coach Crumb's favorite things to cook for everybody. So just keep that in your mind. If you can, separate some time from your calendar. You can swing by on lunch on March 3rd. Just clear out your schedule for that. Also, it's the time of the day when I got to remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with that sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we used at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. I tell you what, Nikki, you play us out. Steve, we're gonna have to get to the individuals. We'll have Coach Kelsey at the end. He spoke. I don't think there's any extremely crazy breaking news, but we'll have Coach Kelsey's press conference at the end of this next hour. But Steve, we got to go individuals. I'm sure people are getting waiting to get that in, get a couple of grades in here, so we can keep it rolling along on 93.9 The Bill.
Your home is your fortress, and your by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, the ultimate lunch lineup boasts wall-to-wall sports and scenic views. When you're hungry and in a hurry, the Scratch Kitchen delivers lunch in the clutch. I mean, where else can you order a 29-degree draft beer and a quickie combo on your lunch break? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future, whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice. These are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the plan. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Bill, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
Hey, cool 2-minute timed coffee break. Ever considered working at Stronghold instead? We make the Earth's strongest industrial storage right here in Louisville, and we're now hiring for both hourly manufacturing and office roles. You'll get competitive weekly pay, 401k, health and dental benefits, bonuses, and the freedom of working with genuinely not awful people in a seriously impressive environment. Okay, enjoy your coffee. Apply at strong-hold.com/careers.
Looking for the perfect place to eat, drink, and have fun? Come down to Noble Funk Brewing. We've got everything. Enjoy hand-tossed pizza, incredible craft beers alongside our full bar, and we are family-friendly. Noble Funk is your go-to spot for hosting events. Book your next gathering with us, whether it's a derby party, birthday, baby shower, or wedding. We offer in-house catering and even custom brews for your events, big or small. Enjoy our newly expanded menu and check out our game yard. For more information, check out our socials at Noble Funk Brewing or email info@noblefunkbrewing.com to inquire about events.
The official broadcast partner of all U of L athletics. WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey everybody, we just got word the Tailspin L-Fest is cleared for takeoff at Bowman Field on Saturday, March 1st, 2025. More than 70 breweries pouring more than 250 beers, rare brews, live music, silent disco, and much more returns. Tailspin tickets, again, they make great gifts. Discounted tickets plus save the online fees for General Vision and VIP tickets at one of our 3 pre-sale events. Learn more at tailspinlfest.com. That's tailspinlfest.com.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Card fans, attorney Sam Aguiar here, proud partner of U of L Athletics and ESPN Radio Louisville. Car wrecks can be a nightmare, and insurance companies are just going to make it worse. But when you're part of our team, we take care of those hassles so you can focus on getting better. We've helped thousands of Card fans get life-changing results on their claims, and it would be an honor to work for you too. So if you've been hurt in a car, give us a call at 502-888-8888 or check us out online at demandsam.com. And go Cards.
Your home for all things Louisville is Kentucky Branded. Located at Shelbyville Road Plaza, Kentucky Branded is your one-stop shop for Louisville fan gear, state pride, city pride, bourbon-themed items, and apparel, derby gear, and more. Get all your Cards gear at Kentucky Branded this basketball season. Check out the weekly sales promotions on Kentucky Branded's Facebook page or at www.kentuckybranded.com. Kentucky Branded, your home for all things Louisville.
Ready when you are.
Spring cleaning will be here before you know it. So now is the time to call Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Take advantage of their pre-spring sale where you'll get 3 rooms of carpet clean for $109. And when you mention ESPN Louisville, you'll get a staircase clean for free. Schedule online at zeroreslouisville.com or give them a call at 90-93-990. That's 90-93-990 or visit zeroreslouisville.com.
Want to take your vehicle to the next level? Extreme Auto Sound and Marine has you covered. Whether you're after a simple upgrade or a full sound system overhaul, Extreme Auto Sound delivers the clarity, bass, and extreme quality you deserve. Add Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or even a remote start for those chilly mornings. Need a recording dash cam for security purposes? Well, Extreme Auto Sound has dash cams for your every need. And if you're a boat owner, Extreme Auto Sound and Marine is the area's #1 marine audio installer. Too big to bring in? No problem. They'll come to you with their mobile marine installation team. From JL Audio, Alpine Kicker, Kenwood, and more, they've got the brands you trust. Visit xas502.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, this is Louisville football coach Jeff Brom. You're listening to the home of U of L Athletics, 93.9 The Bill.
Yo. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's middays for Marcus Baby 8150 93.9. This is the number 93.9 is the station. People, let me take a quick second to give a huge shout out and special thanks to one of the newest members of the team. That would be one Kentuckiana Pump Sales. For every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience. Best service, fairest possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utilities, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. KentuckianaPumps.com.
You know, also really quick, before we get back into it, want to give a quick mention. I heard Coach Kelsey in his post-game press conference mention Ben Gumble, who passed away. He was with the Cardinal Sports Zone. Our guys, Jeremy and those guys over there, they do a great job. And he was a big fan of our show too. You know, like I got to chat with him a lot at the games and stuff. And U of L did really good. They put some flowers and stuff on his seat, and it was cool. Coach Kelsey, you know, he gets the little things too. You know, like that, just a little gesture meant a lot. I talked to Jeremy and some of those guys over there, said that really meant a lot to his family and stuff. So just want to give a shout out to them and just remember him and stuff, and you know, appreciate all the hard work and stuff that he would do, and know that's I mean, I don't tend to have words for losing a family member young like that, so you know, but yeah, just wanted to make sure that we mentioned that though.
Good call. Good call. Good shout out. Well, not to make any kind of transition. Hey, Steve, did you just hear a commercial on this station about extreme audio?
No, I wasn't listening to the commercials myself.
Here's the
I went to the I went to the potty.
I think they're holding out on us, Steve.
Okay.
I think somebody at the studio has got a partnership, and there may be some trade available in said partnership.
Interesting.
And you and I haven't been told about it because, I've been saying things like auto start.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting that added to my vehicle. And I
love that.
And I hear it right in the commercial.
I'd pay for that.
As would I.
Yeah, I'd rather trade it out.
But I'd rather trade it out. So
I would be happy to tell everybody how great
get an auto start
you are
with the company that we have an advertising partner with. Is Nikki aware of that?
I don't know.
I can tell you whose account that is, and maybe we can get something like that.
You don't have to tell us on the air.
Something like that.
But
yeah.
you can
Because I was the one who actually recorded that spot.
It's very important.
So you're an important piece to this whole puzzle.
I'm the voice of, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Because nobody else was available. So
well, I'm gonna need you to get that ASAP.
Yeah. If nothing else, I would like to use them. I would like
ASAP.
to, yeah.
Okay. Steve, individuals, where do we start?
Oh, well, I mean, do you want to look? I hate to do this. I'm like, we even counting Chucky. You want to count Chucky? I hate that vibe, man. Are we doing it not counting Chucky? Because obviously Chucky was the best. Like, I don't want to not give him the credit, but we have talked about Chucky already. So in saying that, I would go next to what the guy that I think a lot of people kind of had as the player of the game, and that I think that's probably Javon Hadley.
It's Javon Hadley.
Yeah, I mean, he had 18 and 11, and just his ability to go. I mean, he is far and away, and James Scott's getting better. I will say this. I think next year he'll be even better. But right now, Javon Hadley. And Javon Hadley may lead us into my lowest grade afterwards, but let's stick here for a second. He is probably far and away our best back to the basket player. And I'm not sure that it's relatively
You didn't say
close.
probably?
Yeah. The probably wasn't more. The probably was more for just respect.
Unless you want to do the caveat and say, actually, it's probably Chucky, but due to his size.
Oh, I mean, Javon was going in there backing up 6'10", 6'11" guys and scoring on them. I mean, pretty much when he wanted to.
He at least got a good shot off.
And they were holding his hips the whole game on top of it.
Hey, let me just say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Steve, you know, being around me, there is nothing. Like, you talk about microaggressions, when you let people lean on you on out of bounds plays, or when you're just walking up the court and you let people just hold on to you, listen, I'm telling you, I would be in film and stuff like that makes me want to cuss at my kid. It's your fault if they're holding you like that. It's your responsibility. You break his complete MF and arm. If you're just like, how the play is about to get started, they're stealing your momentum and energy by wrapping around you. Hurt them. Hurt their arm. It's that little forearm muscle and bone. Oh man.
So funny you say that. We have a freshman. He's an excellent player, Jordan Jackson. I mean, just an excellent player. And I have told him that 100 times. I'm like, that's your space.
That's
if they get their arm up in you, I said, break their forearm in half. Hit his forearm so hard
they will not
that it swells up on. And I showed him that little bone exactly where I know you were pointing. And I'm like, you hit him right there because you have a right to your space.
You karate chop.
You're young and you're not as strong yet. You're still 6'7". And they put their arms up in your gut, and you let them.
Yeah, and if you lightly push off their hand, they're gonna know it bothers you, that, and then they're going to start pushing more and pushing more and pushing more. You break it early. You make them push you or keep their hands off you. Like I said, when you're dribbling and when you're action, hey, they're going to hand check. People are going to, bump you. They're going to have their hands on you. But just that walking around, getting in position, and you just let James Scott did that a couple times, man. It'd be like, hey, man, time out, man. Like, hey, are you going to get his hands up? Get out the game.
Yep.
Frank, get him out. I would be zero tolerance with that, with that part. Anyway, point being, back to James. Look, you just pushed me off on a quick tangent because I saw it.
No, sure.
I saw it with James. The guy just kept on just kept on wrapping his arm around James's whole hip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, you got to get lower, man. You got to get that guy because that's a lot of momentum. Like, you're losing such an advantage of your quickness when you let somebody do it. And this is why Chucky goes to the line 18 times, because he doesn't let people touch him like that. He doesn't let people slow down his momentum. He does the momentum slowing. But that's okay. Back to it, Steve.
No, absolutely. Now, in saying that, let me, because I know we're on a little bit of a time crunch, so I'm not moving ahead, but I do want to say, you say that, and it's funny what you said. You said if James doesn't do that, I yell Frank. You didn't say Noah. We got to have a conversation, Noah. Because I have a fear right now. It's not as irrational as Nick's, like literally, it's like if you turn the hot stove on, oh, I'm gonna touch it. I know I'm gonna touch it. Like the him getting towed over there type thing.
The PTSD.
Yeah. But I do have a fear that we're going to come up against the big in March. And James is going to be in foul trouble or something, or he's going to be off. And I'm going to need Noah Waterman. And on February 24th, I just can't.
You can't look
in good
at 9 minutes, 1 rebound, 0 and 0.
Yeah. I can't in good conscience say that I trust him being there. I mean, he'll be there, but I can't trust him getting in and making plays.
So what's the Noah Waterman conversation? How do you? What's the solution? Not conversation.
Figure it out.
What's the solution?
Yeah, right. I know, because that's such a pathetic way to say it, but it's like, I don't know.
But to see, and again, this is me just being harsh.
Okay.
But it's like,
listen.
So like some of your discipline is harsh discipline. Some of it's like, come on, buddy. Come on, you got to. It's kind of like one of those. You almost want to guilt trip him. Like, hey, we need you to be a better team. We need you to be better. I should 5 year, 6 year. Kenai Ruth's line shouldn't be 15 minutes, 6 and 4. And I look at your line and it's 9 minutes. Like, in no world is Noah Waterman. He should be okay. In no world on this roster.
You were better early.
Yeah, right. And this takes me back to stop rubbing your thumb. Stop rubbing your thumb. This is why this is what makes me harsh about you don't get kid gloves. You're an adult. You're an adult. Stop rubbing your thumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I know you're. This is all disclaimer. Guys play hard. Guys give it up for the team. They're team players, all that good stuff. You're thinking about everything else every time you rub your thumb.
Yeah.
That's you're feeling sorry for yourself every time you do that.
But if it's that bad, I mean, if your thumb is been the issue, I can understand if you want to say, okay, that's been his shooting issue, maybe. Maybe that's why his shots aren't falling, his 3-point shots. But that's the least of my worries with Noah Waterman. I'm not worried about him coming in and hitting threes. Like, I don't actually shoot less of them, and I would be happy.
Yeah.
Not because I don't think you're a good shooter, because I like when you do other things. I need you other places. I have shooters.
I tried to turn his bad shooting into a positive by saying maybe your bad shooting is going to help you be involved in everywhere else if you really want to give it up. But again, the ball comes right to him, and he kind of got the VJ King thing going. Like you look like you're losing your coordination. Like how many times is he fighting for a rebound and the ball's still coming right to him?
Yeah.
And you're not like, it's like, no, dude. Be confident in your hands. You know me, I hate ball huggers, Steve.
Yeah. Sure.
When they rebound, Steven Enoch drove me crazy. You remember every time he would get a rebound, he would cover up the basketball with both arms.
Yeah. We have a senior right now, or one senior that we have, man. Young man's a really good player, Wade Kramer. He come up from Atlanta, and that is Coach Lieberman's biggest issue with him sometimes. He's like, he's a guard, good ball handler. He's like, when you get the rebound, you covered up tighter than the lid on a pickle jar. Like what? Like why? Like why?
No, it
rebound and go.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Do you know how much efficiency you're costing us by wrapping two hands around a basketball like a child?
And the kid's gotten much better at that, I will say. But yeah, but it was funny. Like that's like, because you're taught so long. Hey, you get the rebound and you get that rebound tight. And it's like, and then that's probably one of those, I bet that's top 3 on things you're taught early and you're untaught late. Like in basketball. Does that make sense? I'm trying to think if there's got to be a couple others, but I mean, that's one where early you're taught, get that rebound and, and then it's like, and then it slowly goes to get the rebound and elbows out and pivot.
Elbows
and
out,
then it goes
pivot out.
But the game now is get the rebound out, blast out of there. like, let's go. Yeah, we're going. So that's funny.
Yeah, if I'm a guard, I would just, what's that?
No, I was just saying that's sorry, that was my little tangent, but that's funny.
Yeah, if I'm a guard, I'm going crazy over that. Like just insane. I tell you what, let's wait. Do we need to clean out the text line at all?
Just a couple things. Let's see. Somebody said, Steve, what did you say, or what was going through your mind when James got that pass underneath the rim, but passed instead of dunking it?
I can't believe that we're this far in the show without throwing that one out there.
I'm like, and why Steve? That's a Marcus thing, man. Like, Steve's like, hey, you should have just put it up on the glass very nicely and went on about your day.
And I said I would just give him the speech of
pillow.
Listen, the speech of, hey, son, 2 points that are guaranteed are never a bad thing.
Yeah, 100%. Well, and who ran over straight and told him that? Which player was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It was Javon. It was Javon, Terrence, or Chucky. It was one of those 3 ran straight over to him. Was like, and they kind of were smiling, but they were like, James.
There's no listen. There's no more of a guaranteed bucket than James Scott right underneath the basket. by
But the
himself.
beautiful thing about James Scott, though, man, is that is
him.
He won't do that next time, and that's just his character, and that's a
Right.
good character.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, so
the fact that it's in your DNA to always try to make the right basketball play, I can never be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I can just say, yeah, I just have to say Terrence Williams could get up.
I just saw that.
God.
Him for the Nets.
Yes.
Yeah, I just come across my timeline too.
Steve.
So what about this? One more quick one I'm going to get from here, because a couple of people, talking about Waterman, just kind of like he's not squaring up right. He's some things when he's pressing, he almost fell down once. But somebody did say I would prefer to see Big Frank more than Waterman. What do you think? I feel like that's one that if that was, I know I asked you and now I'm answering myself, but I feel like I trust Coach Kelsey there. Like, I feel like if that was the case, Coach Kelsey probably knows when to play Frank and when not to, because I don't know. I mean, I asked you the question, so let me. I'll let you have that one, but
Florida State, they can spread you out. Even Ewan Ewan has a high IQ. He can be at a lot of different spots on the court. He set good picks away from the basket and go around you. I think Frank is more of a bruiser. So if you're going to play underneath the basket with a big, you can play, with Frank more. But I think if you have a mobile big, I think it's going to be Waterman or I mean, he's has been taking his chances with Waterman a lot more. And I don't think Waterman misses switches. He plays defense without fouling. Coach Kelsey analytically does not want to foul guys. He does not want them on the line. I think Frank fouls. So you kind of live with Noah Waterman because he knows how to just wall up, or like Coach calls it, sternum. He knows how to sternum better than Frank.
Okay.
And like I said, when you play by the numbers the way Coach Kelsey does, it's just like the fouling. I mean, not that Frank's like just a clumsy guy.
No, I mean, I think he played 5 years of college basketball. He's a smart kid.
I just think analytically it's safer to go with Noah Waterman, and we double the post too. So we don't.
We do.
Yeah, we
well, or we dig and swipe at the post almost every time.
Yes.
Like, that's almost in the game. I don't even think that's game plan. I think that's what we do.
Yeah, we get guys off our block.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we get guys off the block. So, and you have to remember Kenai Ruth's length, especially on home games where he has a little more confidence. Kenai Ruth's length is kind of a Noah Waterman-ish. So when you need a little bit of extra help, he's coming along. He just has to know his assignments, make sure he doesn't switch when he's not supposed to switch. It's just, he's coming along. But yeah.
Well, the beautiful thing about Frank, man, is, and I know we'll get to break, but the beautiful thing about Frank is he's ready to go when his number's called. Like, he really, truthfully, I understand for people who are like, I wonder why we're taking this guy. I get it now, because he really is a kid that he gets his role. He came to play a role.
He embraces it.
Of course, everybody wants to play. I'm not saying he's just okay not playing, but he knows this is my role. Some games I want to play, and he knows. And if Frank gets his number called in the second round of the NCAA tournament, I have no doubt Frank will be ready to play. I like that.
He has bad hands.
I like that about him. Yeah.
He has bad hands.
Well, yeah, that's why he doesn't. I mean,
I know.
That's the reason why he is got a role.
Yeah. Yeah, and when he rolls, listen, and when he rolls, I can feel Chucky just. I want to throw it to him.
I know.
I can't throw it to him. I'll tell you what. Let's take our last commercial break here on 93.9 The Ville.
Are you getting ready to stock up for your next celebration? Whether you're planning a gathering or just need to restock, Liquor Barn has everything you need. Why leave the house when you can have all your favorites delivered right to your door? Order now from Liquor Barn for convenient delivery or pickup. Visit your nearest Liquor Barn store. Head to liquorbarn.com to download the Liquor Barn app and place your order for pickup or delivery. Shop Kentucky's favorite spirits, wine, and beer store online and enjoy more time for what matters the most. Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice, these are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the play. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Bill, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
Hey, it's Bob Valdano. Let me tell you about my fantastic experience with Ken J. Beener & Son HVAC, your trusted independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Just recently, they installed the new HVAC unit in my home, and I couldn't be happier. From start to finish, their team's professional, knowledgeable, and made the whole process literally a breeze. Thanks to Ken J. Beener & Son, my home is comfortable year-round. For top-quality HVAC service, I highly recommend them, so call Ken J. Beener & Son today. Feel the difference with American Standard.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And you've heard me talk a lot about how treating low testosterone can improve your sleep, your workouts, your energy levels, and more. But today I want to talk to you about your sex drive, because low testosterone can have a significant impact on your desire for intimacy. It can even be a factor in erectile dysfunction. And if you're in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, a low sex drive could really be a problem. The good news is that if you're like most guys, treating your low testosterone could really change the way you feel about sex, giving you back the flame and desire that is so important when you love someone. So if you're feeling sluggish and tired, if you're not sleeping well, if your workouts aren't that great, and most of all, if your sex drive is more like a putt, make an appointment at Tri-State Men's Health and have your testosterone levels checked. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Main Street is calling your name. Down One Bourbon Bar is ready to be your lunchtime or happy hour destination. Located right next to the KFC Yum Center and one of the hottest spots on the Urban Bourbon Trail, Down One is the perfect place to kick back before the big game or concert. We're here to prove that what tacos can't cure, whiskey will.
The fine folks at Lulu Food and Drink want to invite you to the biggest Mardi Gras party in the city. Live music at all 3 locations, St. Matthews, Market Street, and the newest location in Middletown. Jambalaya, gumbo, king cake, plus other Cajun food specials. It ain't Mardi Gras if you don't have a drink in your hand. Hurricanes, Sazeracs, hand grenades, and more. It's an all-day party from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Fat Tuesday, March 4th.
Hey, some guy I found on YouTube. How do you say let the good times roll in French?
Laissez les bon temps rouler.
This is Noah Ellison with Retirement Planning Solutions, your locally owned, independent financial advisory firm. At Retirement Planning Solutions, we strive to help you not only maximize your income, but also minimize your tax burden. It's not just about saving on taxes this year, it's about reducing your lifetime tax bill. Remember, not all money is taxed the same. It's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Our tailored strategies help you prepare for today and the future. To learn more about Retirement Planning Solutions, call our office at 502-499-5668 or visit us online at retirementplanningsolutions.com to schedule your complimentary consultation.
Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC is an SEC registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC has attained a particular level of skill or ability. Retirement Planning Solutions, LLC is not a legal or accounting firm. Please consult with your legal or tax professional regarding your specific tax situation when determining if any of the mentioned strategies are right for you. Securities offered through Silver Oak Securities Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Retirement Planning Solutions and Silver Oak Securities are not affiliated.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial # law on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Looking for a thrilling new experience in Louisville? Head over to Next Level Ranges, the city's newest high-tech gun range. Whether you're a pro or beginner, we've got the perfect setup with state-of-the-art lanes, expert instructors, and a safe, welcoming atmosphere. Wrap up your shooting with a farm-to-table meal from Brass Social, or kick up your feet and relax in our exclusive members lounge. With personal lockers for your convenience, you'll feel right at home. Located just off Blankenbaker Parkway across from Lexus of Louisville and J-Town, Next Level Ranges, where precision meets passion. Visit nextlevelranges.com for more information. That's nextlevelranges.com.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further. High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Rico and Sapin. And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Rico Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Rico and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Hello, this is Dan McDonald, baseball coach at the University of Louisville. You're listening to the home of Cardinal Baseball on 93.9 The Ville.
Oh, we got Tino the Barber. Go.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Mid Days with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Before we get to the phone lines,
Let me just remind everybody, the past couple of weeks have been very damaging to your home. The elements have been heavy and put a lot of wear and tear on things around. And remember, people, your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. Get on that list, people. Seriously, the weather's warming up. Going to be a lot of people getting their roofs taken care of. You want to be first on the list. You want to beat the rush. Citadel Roofing and Construction. Tino the Barber, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
What's up, Marcus? What's up, Steve, man? Do I sound all right? I'm on my headphones. So.
You good to go.
Okay. Hey, so, I went to the game on Saturday. Shout out to Burhead Ryan. He gave me his tickets, man, and you really don't get appreciated for this team until you see it in person. Like, they're fun to watch, like, on TV. But when you see them in person and you get to see the off-the-ball stuff and, like, kind of like what's going on, you know what I'm saying, over the whole court and how they move and and I kept my eye kind of like on Hadley. Like, I just kept on going back to Hadley and how he was moving and what he does for the team. I'm telling you, man, like, that, he is the key. He is the absolute key. And I know Chucky does his thing, and I know Rain got his threes, and I know Edwards, we got Edwards that can, he plays multiple positions. But Hadley is the straw, I think. And if you think about it, like when he fouled out against Georgia Tech, that was the game we lost. Like, when Chucky got in that foul trouble, I thought that was good for him. And I was sitting there thinking, like, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Of course, Edwards came in and did his thing. And he done it before. But I'm kind of scared if he goes out, because I don't know if Traore's ready to can take over that role or not. You know what I mean? But, like, that dude does a little bit of everything. Like he's the new Casey Pryor. Like Casey Pryor was doing before he got hurt. Like, he's that guy.
Tino,
I don't care how tall you are.
Listen, Tino, let me ask you something really quick. Let me interject. How long were you doing the math on, okay, if we lose Chucky and we lose Terrence, had you already moved Javon Hadley to the point?
Yeah. I had Hadley at the point, because look, I'm telling you, man, he actually can do a little bit of everything. And Marcus, maybe I was talking about earlier how tall this team was. Hey, man, Uncle Hadley is still taking you to the deep water. Remember how your uncle used to take you to the deep water?
Yep.
I was talking about Uncle Hadley. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Javon, man. Hey, Uncle Javon, take him to the deep water. He's 7 foot, 6'11", 6'4", 6'6", whatever. And I don't even know how tall he is. But he's still taking you to the deep water. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Get out the way, man. Let me take this 12 foot. You know what I mean? It's something. And it just, that dude's amazing. And, like, I think he got player of the game. I went back and watched it on TV, and they gave him, like, player of the game, and he's, like, 18 points, I think. I can't remember his rebounds and all that stuff. But 18, 11,
yep.
Chucky had 29. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, dang, how can they give you Chucky? How come they didn't give it to Chucky? But then me being at the game and seeing how he was playing, and then I was like, yeah, that's deserving. Man, hey, it's Uncle Javon from here on out. Uncle Javon, man.
Fair enough.
And it's just, dude, and it's just so fun to watch, man. But I'm still nervous about when we get into the tournament. But I love that nervousness. There's nothing like, and I know you're gonna let me go long. I appreciate it, but like, I love playing that 12 o'clock game, and we don't won. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding around Louisville. You know what I'm saying? We going out to eat. And I got on I got on my Louisville gear. I wore my 2013 national championship hat just because I felt like PE and we fighting the power of the NCAA. So I'm wearing that because, yes, we won it. Yes, the game was played. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud. Now I'm sitting back and looking at all the other teams saying, who's going to get beat? We don't want our game. You know what I'm saying? That feels like the tournament. You know how you feel like you're at the tournament. I know you know this, Marcus. You know, you don't want your tournament game. You know what I'm saying? You sat back, you know, you cooling for the rest of the day, waiting on to see who's going to lose.
That's
fun.
Know what I mean? Funny thing about that.
Marcus Steve. Hey, Marcus Steve, I appreciate y'all for letting me go, man.
Hey,
all good.
Thanks, Tino.
He meant that as a fan.
I'll just leave it alone.
He meant that as a fan, Steve.
I know.
We just talked about it, Steve. Yes, it's the best day of the tournament when you go as a fan and you win and you're killing it the next day. He didn't mean I'm actually my tournament. Maybe he was talking about my conference tournament, Steve. Did you ever think about that, Steve? Roger.
I assume you've never won a tournament game. Just like even I go back to your kid, his youth league. I'm like, I just assume he lost. I don't know.
Oh, Roger, fire away, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. Hadley is the one that went up to Scott and smiled and told him, you know, next time, you know, go ahead and put it through.
Okay.
You know, one thing that I was thinking about is I love Bubakar, what's his name?
Traore, yeah.
Traore.
What they call it? Right? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I love watching him play because he'll use the glass every time. Yeah, when he doesn't dunk it, but he'll put it off the glass every time.
He's efficient.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love the way Edwards can just drop it right in the basket wherever he shoots from. You know, and Hadley too. But Bubakar, he'll. I guess I'm old school on that. I think Denny Crum taught that. You know, use the glass. You know, on a layup. But anyway, I love watching Bubakar when he's near the basket. He'll use the glass. It seems to me like it's every time. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Pretty much. Yeah,
But,
pretty much.
Yeah. You were talking about guys that already know how to play inside. You know, it's
Corey.
Who were y'all talking about that needs to be taught how to play inside?
Yeah. Listen, Roger, appreciate the call.
It, man.
The game is changing as well. So
it is.
If you're inside back to the basket purist, this might not be a next fun next 5 years for you. Corey, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away, Corey.
Hey guys, what's up?
Feeling good,
what's up, man.
I got to speed you up. I got to speed you up a little bit, Corey, because so we can get Kelsey in here.
Okay. One thing with the NCAA tournament coming up, getting the way that they place us every year, what are your chances you think we'll face St. John?
100.
Look, I appreciate it, man.
What do you mean?
Yeah. No, let's see
my worst nightmare is always 100% chance of coming true. Until it doesn't.
You're playing them. End of story.
There's no way you don't end up
round 2
hitting Rick.
He's a 3 right now in the updated bracketology. You'll be a 6.
Steve, you want to give a quick shout out before we get to the Kelsey interview?
If I have time, do I have time, Nick? Okay. All right. Yeah. Give me a quick shout out to my guys over at Tri-State Men's Health. Actually going to be over there tomorrow over at Tri-State Men's Health. So looking forward to that. Get over there. Check them out. Listen, if you're a guy and you need some energy and you're like, you know what, I'm working out. I'm not seeing the same results I used to, and I want to get that back. Get over there. Check them out. Get to tristatemenshealth.com. Take their low T quiz. It's going to be 10 questions. Take you 2 minutes. Yes or no answers. Very, very easy thing to do. If any of that applies to you, go see one of their great locations here in Louisville, where I'll be tomorrow. Drew and Mark will be over there as well, in Northern Kentucky or in Columbus or Cincinnati. And get over there and try them out. It's a 30-minute appointment. You go in there real quick. They're going to take your blood. They're going to put together a package that's tailored just for you. And whether it's energy, weight loss, or if you're one of the 50% of men over